Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoimla, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth, and just want to say the water to all the Akiyum and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Jachanan Nawab just coming at you with another quick lesson. Pray that it's edifying by the Spirit. And just wanted to touch on this weather. I was just trying to leave and go to camp. So Salakia for camp not being held today. But, Yahweh Ratazah will get out there, tomorrow or the next day following with the, with better weather. Because, man, it's so cold. Literally, my vehicle won't start. Like, I'm serious. Like, I remember that happening last year, like where the temperatures just get so to a point of it's just like, the vehicle is nothing wrong with the vehicle. It's just that it's so cold. And, I don't have a newer vehicle. So my vehicle just wouldn't start today. And so I had to, call the brother or, text the brother and let him know, it won't be, we'll have to do something else. You know what I'm saying, on the camp. Right. But this is what's going on here. Because right now, Salakia, let me just show you here. Well, it's 10 degrees right now. See? 10 degrees. So, overnight, as you can see right here, here you go right here. It's 10 degrees right now. Earlier, it was like 5 degrees. So that's the type of weather that'll, kind of deal with your electrical system. And if you have an older vehicle or anything, between, anywhere of the year of 2000 or so, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it could deal with it, if it's not a newer vehicle. But anyway, like, hey, it just jumped. It's 11 degrees now. I was thinking it was going to get up. It was supposedly had gotten up to like 20 degrees today. I was thinking that was going to be just fine. Because yesterday I went out, and was starting the vehicle and going through what I was going through. And it started. It took a minute, though. It took a minute. Then it eventually started. I drove it. I'm thinking like, wow, am I going to be able to get to camp tomorrow? But obviously I tried it. It was nothing I can do today. So Salakia for that. Well, let's go off into this story real quick, because this is the warning, though. I mean, it's been, and we have to use wisdom too. We can't just bypass Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. If it's not his will, because man's goings of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, right? Matter of fact, let me start with that. If it was meant for me to get out there and get it in, I'm certain that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai would allow me to get out there and get it in. Because normally we've been trying to keep camp earlier because the sun has been going down earlier. The sun is kind of going down here now around about 4:45-ish, 5 o'clock-ish. So we're trying to get out by 3 to 4 o'clock, to get camp going. But like I said again, didn't work out. But, Yahweh Ratazah, we're going to get out there and do the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So this is Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of Yahweh. How can a man then understand his own way? And there's plenty of precepts to that, too. There's some precepts to this. Let's go in here. Matter of fact, if I look it up. Let me just go into it in my Bible here. Some precepts I already kind of stashed on there. So like you bear with me real quick. 20 and 24. Okay, and they have Proverbs 16 and 9. Okay, so let me go back there, because I think that may be a few more precepts on that. Okay, yeah, let's go to Proverbs 16 and 9 real quick. Because, hey, that's, hey, it's cold. I'm talking about it's cold to the point where you could lose limbs, man. You can lose, fingers and toes, man, out here, man. Frostbite and things of that nature. So, hey, maybe Yahweh Bashim Yahushai didn't want me out there today because maybe he just didn't want me out there. It's that simple. So I'm not going to argue with that, man. I couldn't do it. So, I mean, hey, I'm all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That Proverbs 16 and 9, it reads, a man's heart deviseth his way, but Yahweh directed his steps. So I had the plans, right? I had the plans in mind, right? I had the plan in mind as to what I wanted to do, right? But I couldn't get out there and do it because it's the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai that's going to stand. Matter of fact, if you go to verse 1 right here, it says the preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from Yahweh. So it's nothing we can do without Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's will, right? If he doesn't want it done, there's nothing we can do about it. Now, it's another precept that goes with that too. Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 23. And it reads, O Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. See, it's not within us to direct our steps, man. And that's a lesson to me, because, sometimes you think that, hey, this didn't go down the way that I thought it was going to go down. I planned this, whatever. Hey, if Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai doesn't want something to go down, it's not going to go down. It's not. It's just not. You can't fight it. You can't fight past Yahweh. What he wants done is going to get done. This is Romans 9 and 19. Thou wilt say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who has resisted his will? Now, that's going off into Romans chapter 9. If you're familiar with this particular chapter, it goes off into the Israelites, verse 4, going into who the promises pertain to, the adoption pertains to, the promises, the giving of the law, the services of Yahweh, and all those good things, right? But this right here is saying, thou would say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? Nobody can resist his will. That's basically is what they're saying. No one can resist the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And the NLT over here says, well then, you might say, why does God blame people for not responding? Haven't they simply done what he makes them to do? Now in verse 20 it says, nay, but, O man, who art thou to reply us against Yahweh? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? See, there's nothing we can do about the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Whatever the will is of Yahweh, he's going to do it, man. And it's that simple. You can't get around it. It's nothing we can do about it. And, it's really that simple. And some things really hurt. It's like, man, why did I do that? Why did I go through this? Or why did I go through that? Yahweh, please forgive me. Why did I do that? Why did I go through what I just went through? Why did I do that? You can get all beat yourself up. You all on, and dang. There's nothing you can do about it. It's the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, right? Okay, so now let me go back to this Proverbs 16 and 9, because I still have it. Salakia. There was another precept. No, I got them all. I think I got all the precepts. Yep, those were all the precepts to that. But let's go back into this story, because this is what's really going on here, man. It's cold as shit here. There's been a lot of accidents going on and everything, because it's like a whiteout. You can't see when you driving. You can't see in front of you like 2 feet, man, 3 feet. You might see a brake light here or there, but the wind is moving, and the wind is moving, man, like 50, 60 miles an hour, man. And then the wind chill factor, that factors in too. Because that's really what makes it so cold. It's not the point that it's 10 degrees, but it's the point that the wind is blowing so hard against that 10 degrees that it is making it almost below zero temperatures, if you understand, if you live in the cities or whatever. Okay, but it says Michigan State Patrol 6th District Lieutenant Michelle Robinson warns of severe temperatures, saying snow isn't the issue, because we didn't get a lot of snow like that. We still don't have a lot of snow, though upstate and all that other stuff, they got a lot of snow. We got snow, but not a lot to the point where you just out there just, shoveling, and, it wasn't like that for us, really. Okay, it says it's very difficult for road crews to be able to put salt down because the temperatures are so low. that the salt isn't working. And I witnessed that last night because we threw salt down. You know, we like to, you know, throw salt down on our steps and our walkway because the mailman, you know what I'm saying? And by law, you want to do that because you can get sued if somebody slips on your portion of the property, so to speak, right? So we done it, and I'm looking like, you know, like, damn, it's not working. That's how cold it is. That's how cold it is. You know, you know, the salt, it only works, you know, in certain temperatures really like that. When it's below and that wind chill factor is something different, it's not going to work like that, right? Okay. It says it's very difficult for road crews. Okay, we got that. It says wind conditions and icy roads conditions have also caused multiple injuries across the state, according to Robinson. Grand Rapids troopers is investigating a head-on crash involving a semi and a postal vehicle. See? The driver of the postal truck has been taken to the hospital with serious injuries. So that's pretty much it on that. This is just one story. It's multiple stories on this that's going off into this, you know, as far as like the weather, because I know the brother, Amawaga Bar out of New York, he had a nice little slate of videos that was put together, or just the news in general, just showing you like what's going on. I think like so far, as far as that went, 12 people had died. Accidents, you know what I'm saying, on the freeways, because people, hey, look, when you're on a freeway and you're doing 70, the actual speed is 70 miles an hour. Nobody's actually doing 70 miles an hour. They're actually doing like 80 to 85 or 90 or so, you know. So if somebody comes to a stop, you're not going to be able to stop that quick, and your visibility is not there, you know. So you have to use wisdom out here, man. But all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for directing my path, man, today, you know, because that's something that I pray for, you know. Matter of fact, let's get that. I pray this every day right here, and I bring this out in lessons here and there. Proverbs 3 and 5 and verse 6 is what I pray for, and it says, trust in Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. And that's what, you know, I get up and do every day. And I try and do it multiple times throughout the day. It's not just once when I get up, you know. I do that when I get up and when I lay down, but it's multiple times throughout the day that I try and pray that particular prayer. So, you know, we don't understand what's going on, you know, to the extent that he does, but he will look out for us, you know. And you know, any day that you can wake up and you still can call on the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is a great day, man. It's a great day. And pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that, you know, he would not take away his Holy Spirit from you, or blow out your candlestick, or, you know, have you out here bugged all out, man. And that's what I'm praying for. I mean, the lot of Yahweh is beautiful. Everybody has a lot. Everything that the Lord has put together is beautiful in its way, man. Even people that's out here bugged out. And you know, I know that may sound a little crazy, but I mean, whatever the Lord put together is beautiful, because it's his will. You know, he orchestrated this movie, and there's nothing we can do about it. We're going to play the parts of that movie, man. So you just have to look at it that way. It you know, to take a lot of stress off of you, so to speak, you know, because we understand that his will being done is the best thing that could happen to us all. So with that, I pray that this lesson was edifying. And Salaki, again, I wasn't able to get out and do camp today, but Yahweh Ratazah, we're gonna get out here this week. Maybe not tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow if we can, but if not that, Monday or something. We you know, because when we can do it, we're gonna do it, you know. So it is what it is with that. So with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Shalom.